Quantum Jumping Series, Part 2. Clearing Energetic Blocks Keeping You in Old Timelines. You're not stuck because you're lazy or unworthy. You're stuck because you're energetically tethered to an old version of yourself. Until you clear those invisible cords, no amount of manifesting will work. In this episode, we're diving into the shadow realm of energetic blocks and how to finally cut loose from the timelines that no longer serve you. Part 1 recap, Quantum Jumping Refresher. In Part 1, we introduced the concept of quantum jumping, the act of consciously shifting into a parallel version of yourself who is already living the reality you desire. We covered the quantum science behind this process, the role of identity and emotional frequency, and a basic method for initiating a quantum jump through visualization and embodiment. But here's the hidden truth. You can't jump timelines while dragging the energetic baggage of your old self. Every frequency you carry, consciously or unconsciously, becomes a vote for the timeline you continue to live in. That includes unhealed trauma, limiting beliefs, ancestral programming, emotional suppression, and unconscious identity patterns. So in Part 2, we dive deep into how to recognize and clear those energetic blocks that are keeping you anchored in a life you no longer want. Section 1. What are energetic blocks? Energetic blocks are stored emotional, mental, or spiritual imprints that interfere with your ability to raise your frequency. They are the hidden contracts, agreements, and thought patterns that keep you loyal to your current timeline. They can come from childhood conditioning, I have to struggle to be worthy, societal programming, success is only for certain people. Trauma imprints, if I shine, I'll get hurt. Ancestral karma, no one in my family had money, so neither will I. Past life wounds, I'm afraid of being powerful. These energetic blocks act like gravity, pulling you back toward the version of you that matches the wound. And here's the key truth. You can only jump as high as the weight you're willing to release. Section 2. The science of emotional frequency and neural loops. Every emotion you carry emits a frequency. According to Dr. David Hawkins' Map of Consciousness, emotions like shame, guilt, and fear operate at lower frequencies that keep you stuck in survival mode. Higher vibrations like love, joy, and peace are aligned with expansive realities. But here's where it gets deeper. Your brain is wired to favor the familiar. Neuroplasticity tells us that the more you think a thought, the more it reinforces itself. This is why limiting beliefs become default neural pathways. You're not consciously choosing them. Your body is addicted to the chemical state they create. If your body is used to fear, chaos, or lack, it will subconsciously recreate those patterns just to feel safe. So energetic clearing isn't just about emotion. It's about rewiring your entire inner system. Section 3. Signs you're still tethered to an old timeline. Here are some key signs that you're still energetically stuck. Emotional flashbacks. You feel intense emotion disproportionate to what's happening now. Limiting identity beliefs. You say things like, I'm just not the kind of person who. Physical resistance to abundance. You feel guilt or discomfort when money or good things show up. Repetitive patterns. Same type of relationships, jobs, or challenges keep resurfacing. Energetic drainers. People or habits that leave you feeling depleted. If any of these are showing up, you're not broken. You're just energetically loyal to a version of you that doesn't align with your next level. Section 4. The 4 core categories of energetic blocks. 1. Emotional imprints, stored emotions from unprocessed experiences, especially from childhood. These can shape your entire worldview. Example, if you were ignored when expressing needs, you may carry a belief that your desires are a burden. 2. Mental programs, the subconscious narratives or belief systems you inherited. Example, money changes people. Love always ends in pain. 3. Ancestral and past life energies. Sometimes what you're carrying didn't start with you. Epigenetics proves trauma can be biologically passed down. Example, if your grandmother lost everything in war or famine, You may unconsciously fear having wealth. 4. Energetic attachments or agreements. These are spiritual contracts you made consciously or unconsciously, like vows of poverty, martyrdom, or silence. Example, I must suffer to be spiritual. Section 5. The process of clearing energetic blocks. This process is deep, layered, and requires emotional honesty. Here are 5 transformational steps. Step 1. Awareness. You can't clear what you're unwilling to see. Start by journaling the stories you tell yourself daily. Ask, what do I believe is possible for me? Where did this belief originate? Whose voice is that? Step 2. Emotional release. Use techniques like somatic shaking, breath work, EFT tapping, crying consciously, inner child dialogue. Emotion is energy. When you allow it to move through the body, you unfreeze timelines. Step 3. Reprogramming the subconscious. Use affirmations that speak directly to the old belief, self-hypnosis, neural pathway rewiring through visualization. Step 4. Energy clearing practices, cord-cutting meditations, ancestral healing rituals, chakra balancing, sound frequency baths, 528 Hz, 963 Hz. Step 5. Embodiment of the new identity. Once the old energy is cleared, you must fill that space with something new. Embodiment anchors the change. Dress like your future self. Speak like them. Set boundaries like them. You don't wait to feel ready, you become. Section 6. Why people get stuck in the healing loop. Many spiritual seekers get caught in constant clearing, never jumping. Here's why. They confuse shadow work with identity. They believe they must be 100% healed before receiving. They stay addicted to the fixing journey. Clearing is important, yes, but it's a doorway, not a destination. At some point, you must declare that version of me no longer exists. Energetically, emotionally, spiritually. You close the door not by perfect healing, but by choosing a new frequency and living from it. Section 7. Integration practices. Here are some daily integration rituals to support your clearing process. Mirror work. Look into your eyes and speak a truth your past self was afraid to hear. Energy check-ins. Ask, whose energy am I carrying right now? Timeline journaling. Write a letter from your future self to your present self. Daily detox. Unfollow accounts, stop conversations, and avoid habits that anchor old timelines. Conclusion. Cut the cord. Jump the line. Every time you clear an energetic block, you collapse an old timeline and make space for a new one. The goal is not perfection. The goal is permission. Give yourself permission to let go, to feel it, release it, and step beyond it. Because your next timeline isn't waiting. It already exists. What old version of yourself are you still keeping alive? And who might you become once you set them free? Let me know in the comments and stay tuned for part 3, Daily Quantum Rituals to lock in your desired reality.